Do you actually know how your app goes from your developer's computer into the App Store? Well, on the Apple App Store, you have to create an account, create certificates. The developer has to then sign the application with those certificates, which locks it into your account and says that only this account is the person who can upload this bundle of an app. Then it has to go up for a review process. Now, most people don't know that this happens when they have to create an app, and they probably think it's an automated thing. But a lot of cases, yep, the code can be automated and they can do things to check for bad code and things that are going to be treated as malware and viruses, etc. But then there is actually someone who has to sit down and use the application. So you have to make them, if you've got a custom system where you have to have an account, you have to make an Apple account for this person, provide them the details so they can log into your app and verify what you've said it does is what it actually does. So they have to go through the app and test it, and then once they've approved it, then it can go on the App Store. Now, how long this can take initially might be several days to a week or two, but then once you do updates, that's a generally quicker process because there are small iterative things, and it's easier to test for those than the entire application first up. But in saying that, we've had updates that have been uploaded to the App Store and approved within an hour, and then we've had some that haven't even been looked at for 2 weeks, and then we've had others where they've been looked at in a couple of hours for some reason, or maybe we didn't server update, or the server went down temporarily when they went to look at it, and they couldn't log into the app, so then their verification failed and the process has to start again. And then that entire process took like 2 or 3 weeks overall. So it's best to keep in mind, if you have to continually do updates or little bug fixes, etc., if they're not mission critical and bringing down your app, sometimes it's best to just postpone them and push them out in a series of updates over time, rather than try and do this daily. I don't think they'd appreciate you pushing out updates every single day. It might take longer for them to happen. And just be aware of how long it actually does take to get your app from start to finish on the App Store, to get it reviewed. And actually think about making that App Store account and making the description match what it's supposed to do for the people who are testing it. If you follow these sort of steps, you'll actually get your app approved now to the App Store. We can actually give it to your users or employees and make some great improvements to their life or workflow.